everybody, it's Lego Jeffo, and I'm back with some more boot Lego minifigures. These ones are more Squid Game figures. They're different printings. And look at the bag it comes in. It says toys. I know that's the kind of toys that you want to buy for your kids where they kill people. Where if you fail the game, they shoot you in the face. But we've got, I think there's 8 figures in here, and again, they're different. Yeah, it says 8 pieces right there, if you can see that. It says 8 pieces. So let's break into this and see how they look. Alright everybody, here is the set. This is the 3rd set I've bought for the Squid Game TV show. Now the first thing I gotta say right off is that the doll, the girl that says red light, green light, her hair does not want to clip on perfectly, so I put a dab of glue on it because I'm not going to sit there fighting with it all day. You only get 2 soldiers though. You don't get all 3 shapes for the soldiers. You get a couple of contestants, including 456 again, but his hair is not the long hair from the first season. You got this guy here that does a lot of the managing and stuff, so he is a square figure in the face. So the other 2 are circle and triangle, so that must be why you didn't get a square pink soldier. So that does make sense. So in this one, the piggy bank. If you look at the build of the money, it's actual Korean currency. The picture on it's not just an ingot like one of the other sets I showed you. It actually shows the currency, the person's picture on it, and numbers and whatnot. So this piggy is better, or at least the money is better. So what you can do is if you buy more than 1 set of these, you can take out the duplicate characters, and the characters that you don't have, you can mix them in and get a bigger set of all the contestants you can get. Now I have said this before online, I'd like to be able to buy a figure without a number tag on it for a contestant. Either that or the number's blurred out a bit, or even not even there. So that way you can just buy a bunch of different bodies and make a whole bunch of contestants. Because who knows how long this is going to go. I mean, they're supposed to be having a 4th season where it's Squid Game USA, where it comes here to the continental United States. So that would be kind of cool if they keep it going. There are some figures that I did miss, however, because they started doing this around 3 years ago, and I didn't get into this show until just a couple of months ago. So there's a lot that I'm missing. But for what I have, I'm actually very pleased with it. I was actually able to get on here. I did miss a few things like the build the sets and all that. I would have loved to have had those, but looking those up on eBay, you might as well take out a loan. Even though they're like a knockoff Lego brand, they're still expensive. So you know what? I'll just buy the little figures and make my own play set or diorama. I'm thinking of doing the 1, 2, 3 red light, and I've got 2 of the girl. So whichever one looks the best, like if one body's taller than the other, I might go with that one. This one looks okay, but like I said, the hair is not exactly on there right. I'm hoping it dries good. I know I had that problem with a Joker before, and I basically just sanded the stud down with a piece of sandpaper, and I just glued the hair on, but I'm looking at it. I might have to make a couple adjustments, but for what it is, it's pretty good. I think this is, I want to say this is season 2, because you got contestant 1 right here. He'll come around. Contestant 1 in this set is not the old man from the first season. It's the other guy. I don't want to say who it is in case you haven't watched it. But this guy here, it says player 1, but it's obviously not the old fella from the first season. So this is obviously the guy from season 2 and whatever in season 3. So, because season 2 and 3 is one story. Season 1 is also one story. So, as for storyline, you got season 1, which is a game to itself, and season 2 and 3 is a game to itself because they extended it and gave you more episodes as opposed to season 1, if you get what I mean. So, these are pretty good. I wouldn't also mind be able to buy more soldiers. You can, but buying them separate, it's a little expensive, but I'm going to look into it because you got to have a bunch of soldiers. You know, I've got a few already, so maybe I've got enough. I don't know. All right, kids, that's the set. Like I said, if you buy one, watch out for the doll 1, 2, 3 red light, green light, red light, because this hair will not go on right. You might want to sand the nub down and glue it with super glue. I think I'm going to go back and mess with it a little bit after this video. But that's it, kiddies. I'll talk to you next time.